The time advantage, your ultimate financial head start. Let's start with a foundational truth. Financial success is a marathon, not a sprint. It's built brick by brick on a foundation of solid habits, firm discipline, and essential knowledge. The earlier you begin this journey, the greater your advantage. As a young person, your single greatest asset is time. Many fail to grasp that true wealth isn't solely about the size of your paycheck, but about the moment you start. By building positive financial habits early, you give yourself an immense lead that most people completely neglect. Consider two individuals. One starts saving and investing at age 15, and the other waits until 30. Even if both set aside the identical amount monthly, the one who began sooner will always end up with a significantly larger portfolio. The reason is the profound power of compounding. Money generates returns over time, and the earlier you plant that seed, the more dramatically it multiplies. It's like tending to a young tree. The sooner you plant it, the larger and stronger it will grow. The major error people make is believing they have endless time to worry about money later. In reality, starting now, even with tiny contributions, will put you far ahead of those who procrastinate. Time is your most powerful partner, but only if you use it wisely. Developing financial habits early is more than just managing numbers. It's about mindset. Your current view of money will determine your future financial life. By cultivating the discipline to automatically save a portion of your earnings, avoiding wasteful spending, and actively seeking smart growth opportunities, you establish lifelong habits. Most people succumb to the trap of instant gratification, spending all they earn and perpetually waiting for the right time to become financially responsible. However, success in finance is not about the volume you make, but the amount you manage to keep and expand. Learning to create a budget, control expenses, and make informed investments at a young age provides an incredible edge. Every financially successful person began with fundamental habits: consistently earning, saving, and investing. The sooner you lock in these routines, the simpler wealth creation becomes later in life. The immediate lack of visible results often causes people to give up, but just like physical fitness, the returns of financial discipline compound quietly over time. Light bulb, make your money work for you. One of the most valuable lessons to learn early is that your money should be your employee, not the other way around. Too many people spend their entire lives working hard just to survive because they never understood how to make their capital generate income for them. By starting young, you can escape that never-ending cycle. Even with modest current earnings, the key is to make intelligent financial choices. Instead of buying depreciating items, redirect your funds into assets that appreciate: investments, marketable skills, or a business. Every dollar you strategically deploy today has the potential to multiply into 10 or even 100 in the future. The quicker you embrace this mentality of financial growth, the sooner you'll achieve financial independence. The majority only start thinking about investing in their 30s or 40s, having forfeited decades of compound growth. The true financial champions are those who acknowledge the power of time and harness it while they are young. The value equation: skills over time. Financial success is not a matter of pure luck. It's the result of learning and implementing the correct principles as soon as possible. Most people prioritize just making money, but very few concentrate on becoming valuable. The market doesn't compensate you for the mere passage of time, it rewards the value you deliver. If you aim to earn more, you must continuously learn and improve your capacity. The moment you realize that income follows skills, you gain control of your financial destiny. Think about the highest paid people in any sector. They aren't just working long hours, they are working smarter with in-demand skills. Whether it's high-level sales, digital marketing, coding, or professional video production, the crucial step is developing abilities that solve real-world problems for others. The more valuable you become, the more opportunities will naturally flow your way. Chasing money without cultivating skills is like trying to catch water with a sieve. It will never be enough. Focus on building expertise, and a steady income will follow. The mistake people make is seeking quick fixes, but genuine financial prosperity comes from mastery. Learn a skill people are willing to pay for, and your income will consistently rise. Many people sell their time for money, but the wealthy leverage their knowledge and expertise. The difference is critical. Time is finite, but knowledge and skills are infinitely scalable. Learn to sell, and you can generate revenue anywhere. Master communication, and you can influence and negotiate better outcomes. Acquire digital competencies like graphic design, programming, or content creation, and you can convert that knowledge into new income streams. Instead of focusing on making a quick, small amount, focus on substantially increasing your market value. The reason most people struggle is that they never invest in their own skills. They settle for lower-paying work and never take the time to acquire abilities that could dramatically boost their earning power. The market rewards problem solvers, and the bigger the problem you address, the greater your compensation. Focus on learning high-income skills that will serve you throughout your life, and financial liberty will become an attainable reality. Money is ultimately a measure of the value you contribute. If you are struggling financially, it's not due to a shortage of money in the world, but because you haven't yet developed the necessary skills to secure a greater share of it. The great news is you can change this. Stop complaining about low wages or lack of opportunity and start focusing on personal development. Read, take courses, practice, and seek out mentors who motivate you. The defining difference between those who struggle and those who thrive is the commitment to constant learning and evolution. The most essential investment you can make is in yourself, as your skills are the one asset no one can ever take away. Jobs may disappear, but knowledge remains with you forever. The most affluent individuals are not those who started with capital, but those who developed the ability to create money through their skills. The choice is clear: chase fleeting money or build enduring value. Focus on skills, and financial success is inevitable. Chart increasing security through multiple streams. Relying on a single source of income is one of the most perilous financial errors one can make. Most people are conditioned to find one job and depend entirely on that salary, but the stark truth is, no job offers permanent security. The surest way to secure your financial future is to develop multiple income streams. As a teenager, your initial options may be limited, but that should not restrict your ambition. Begin by identifying various ways to earn: a part-time role, a small side venture, freelance work, or minor investments. The goal is to build income sources that complement each other, so a slowdown in one area doesn't destabilize your entire financial picture. Imagine having 3 or 4 ways to bring in money instead of just one. This not only increases your total earnings but also provides the freedom to make superior financial decisions. Wealthy individuals never depend on a single income source. They construct systems that generate revenue from various directions. If you desire true financial security and long-term prosperity, you must adopt this multi-source mentality. Opportunities for multiple income streams are everywhere, especially in the modern digital landscape. Earning money is no longer confined to traditional employment. You can launch an e-commerce shop, generate content on platforms, sell digital products, or offer services like graphic design, tutoring, or video editing. Many young people are already generating substantial income by leveraging their skills, but it all begins with taking decisive action. Instead of spending hours consuming content on social media, use that time to learn how to monetize your skills through it. Identify a valuable skill, hone it, and turn it into a consistent revenue channel. Even small amounts accumulate significantly over time. The more diverse your income streams, the faster you will reach financial independence. The best feature of this approach is that once these streams are established, they can continue generating income even when you aren't actively involved. This is the authentic method of wealth creation, not by working more hours, but by working smarter. One of the most effective forms of income is passive income, money that flows in with minimal ongoing effort. This includes returns from investments, royalties, affiliate sales, or automated business models. While most people only pursue active income, exchanging time for money, the financially astute understand the necessity of creating income that runs without constant attention. Consider writing an ebook, setting up an online course, or investing in the stock market. These are actions that can pay you repeatedly over years. The sooner you start focusing on passive income, the sooner you can break the cycle of constantly trading your limited time for cash. Multiple income streams offer more than just increased earnings. They grant you the freedom to make choices aligned with your ultimate goals, rather than merely working to survive. If one source dips, the others keep you afloat. That is the cornerstone of genuine financial security and success. Never depend on one stream. Start today, experiment with different concepts, and build a diverse foundation that will serve you for decades to come. Saving, investing, and the growth mindset. The majority make the mistake of believing that earning money is the most critical element of financial success. The reality is that it's not about the magnitude of your earnings. It's about how much you keep and grow. You can be a high earner and still be perpetually broke if you lack good money management skills. This is why saving and investing are absolutely critical. Saving provides the necessary capital for seizing opportunities and handling unexpected crises, while investing allows your money to expand and work on your behalf. If you only save without investing, inflation will steadily erode your wealth. Conversely, by starting to invest early, even minor contributions can multiply immensely over time. Wealth is not built by spending everything you make. It's built by making smart financial choices and allowing your capital to grow. The earlier you internalize this, the more secure your future becomes. Most people spend without any sort of plan. They get paid, pay their obligatory bills, buy things they don't truly need, and then wonder why they're always struggling. The wealthy operate with a fundamentally different rule. They pay themselves first. This means automatically setting aside a defined percentage of every dollar you earn before spending anything else. This discipline ensures that money is always accumulating in savings or investments. The starting amount is irrelevant. Consistency is everything. Even setting aside 10 to 20% of your earnings can lead to immense long-term wealth. The trick is to automate saving and investing so you remove the need for willpower. Stop viewing money as something to immediately spend and start seeing it as a tool to create more prosperity. Investing is the mechanism that transforms small sums into life-changing wealth. Saving maintains your money's current value, but investing grows it. The most potent principle in investing is compound interest, where your earnings generate even more earnings over time, creating a powerful snowball effect. The sooner you start, the more pronounced the effect. You don't need significant funds to begin. With features like fractional shares, index funds, and easy-to-use apps, anyone can start today. The biggest error people make is waiting for the perfect moment. The right time is always right now. Whether it's through the stock market, real estate, or launching your own venture, the goal is to direct your money into assets that increase in value. Once you grasp this, you stop trading your time for money and start making money actively work for you. Cultivating an entrepreneurial mindset. Most people are educated on working for money, but very few are taught how to make money work for them. This is the core distinction between an employee and an entrepreneur. An employee exchanges their time for a paycheck, while an entrepreneur constructs systems that generate revenue even when they are not physically working. For genuine financial freedom, you must begin to think like an entrepreneur. Instead of asking, "How can I earn a little money?" ask, "How can I create lasting value?" Value attracts money, and those who learn to solve problems for others will always find financial opportunity. As a teenager, you possess a massive advantage. You can experiment, take measured risks, and learn from errors without major negative consequences. The quicker you adopt an entrepreneurial outlook, the sooner you can break away from the constraints of relying solely on a fixed salary. Entrepreneurs don't wait for opportunities, they actively create them. While most people search for job openings, entrepreneurs look for problems to solve. Every prosperous business exists because it provides a solution, be it a product, a service, or a platform. Instead of focusing on generating a few quick dollars, focus on building something that produces recurring income. This could be a YouTube channel, a small online retail shop, or offering a specialized digital service. The internet has made launching a business easier than ever, often with minimal capital. The most crucial step is execution. Many people have brilliant ideas but never act on them. Success stems from trying, falling, learning, and persistently improving. The earlier you develop this mindset, the more doors you will open for yourself. The biggest difference between those with financial struggles and those who flourish is their view of money. Most people see money as a commodity to be spent, while entrepreneurs see it as a resource for growth. Instead of spending all your profits, reinvest it into things that generate more income, developing new skills, expanding a side business, or acquiring appreciating assets. Entrepreneurship is about more than just wealth generation. It's about forging financial independence. When you build something of your own, you control your income, your time, and your future. You aren't reliant on a single employer or waiting for an annual raise. You determine your worth based on the value you deliver. The sooner you shift your thinking from being a consumer to a creator, the faster you will build enduring wealth. The indispensable investment: financial education. Most people work their entire lives for money but never dedicate time to truly understand how money functions. This is the root cause of widespread financial struggle, even among those with respectable incomes. Financial education is the master key to breaking this cycle. If you don't learn how to manage, save, invest, and multiply your capital, you will constantly be vulnerable to financial pressures. Schools teach numerous subjects, but financial literacy is seldom a priority. Therefore, the responsibility to educate yourself rests squarely on you. The sooner you begin to learn about money, how it's earned, how it grows, and how it's protected, the sooner you will command your financial future. Wealthy people don't become rich by chance. They study the principles of money, internalize them, and apply that knowledge consistently. The biggest mistake is assuming financial success is based purely on luck or a high salary. In reality, it is about making informed, intelligent decisions with the money you earn. You can have a fantastic salary and still be broke if you lack wise management. Financial education teaches you how to avoid debt traps, budget effectively, and make money work for you, instead of the opposite. Knowing how to save and invest wisely is the critical difference between living paycheck to paycheck and building long-term prosperity. Most people focus only on earning more, but without financial knowledge, even a high income offers no guarantee of security. True financial freedom comes from knowing how to grow and sustain wealth. Investing in your financial education is one of the wisest decisions you can make. Read books, take online courses, watch educational content, and learn directly from successful individuals. Seek out financially literate people and ask thoughtful questions. The more knowledge you acquire, the better your decisions will be. Knowledge is power, but applied financial knowledge is freedom. The world is full of opportunities, but only those who understand the rules of money will recognize and capitalize on them. If you start learning now, you will be years ahead of your peers who are still scrambling to figure out their finances. Financial education is not a luxury for the rich. It is a necessity for anyone who wants to control their future. The sooner you begin, the wealthier and more secure your future will be.